Hi you guys. Today we're going to talk about equivalent names. Sounds really fancy. Maybe a little scary to you, but I promise you it's not. So equivalent names. And if I wanted to know what that meant, one of the things I could do would be to open up my student reference book and go ahead and look for the definition of it. And for that I can look in the glossary. So I'm just going to shrink this down really quick to show you that if you have your handheld book, you can do this. If you're online, you can look in the student reference book too, and you can click on glossary. And equivalent starts with an E, so equal, sharing, equivalent names right here. So equivalent names are different ways to name the same number. For example, 2 plus 6, 12 minus 4, 2 times 8, 16 divided by 2. They're all going to equal to 8. Okay? So we're going to come up with different ways, or equivalent ways, that we can name the same number. It's kind of fun, actually. It's kind of like a fun brain puzzle. So, just to start, I am going to, let's just work at the number 14. It's kind of a fun number. So, I am trying to think of all of the ways that I can write or come up with words or pictures or tally marks or number sentences that are going to equal the number 14. Well, I know, let's see, 2 plus 12 is equal to 14, right? Let's see some other ones. 7 plus 7, that's equal to 14. Oh, I know another one. How about 20 minus, not 6, yes, 6. See, even Mrs. MacPhail has to think once in a while. 20 minus 6 is 14. Ooh, I have another good one. How about a multiplication one? 2 times 7, that equals 14. Let's see. How about division? That's tricky. Oh, 14 divided by, I don't have the divided sign on here, so I'm just going to do the slant mark meaning divided. 14 divided by 1 is 14. I know we don't know a lot of division yet, but we'll work on that this year. How about, we know that 1 dozen is equal to 12, so maybe 1 dozen and 2 more. So 12 plus 2 would be 14. Let's see. I could also do, I could do addition that's involving more than just 2 numbers. So I could do 6 plus 6 plus 2, which would equal 14. I could also do tally marks if I wanted to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, sorry for my messy writing, 14. Okay. If you know other languages that would be equivalent to the number 14, you could use that as well. So the point of this is that there are many ways that we can have words or number sentences that are equal to a number. It's more than just 13 plus 1 or 14 minus 0, okay? So this is called a name collection box. We have effectively just put all different ways to come up with the number 14 in the same box, okay? So for today then, you are going to need your math journal, and it's going to be page 9, and you are going to be working on coming up with some ways to find equivalent names. So I'm going to switch over to our math journal. So this is page 9. And your first one, zoom in a little bit here for you, is you are going to be coming up with 10 names in this box, number 1 right over here. And the number in the right hand, or the left hand corner, excuse me, is the number 20. That means that you are coming up with equivalent names for the number 20. So let's do this one together. So follow along with me. You're going to need a pencil. I'm going to switch my ink to black. Hopefully that works. So we could do 10 plus 10, that's 20. We could do 21 minus 1. That would equal 20. So that would be an equivalent term. We also know that if we have two groups of 10s, that could be a 20. So we could write 2 10s. That would make sense. What else could we do? Well, I know that 4 times 5 is equal to 20. So that would make sense. I also know that if I think of division and sharing, I know that 20 is half of the number 40. So I could say that 40 divided by 2 is equal to 20. That would work. What else could I do? I do know the word 20 in another language. That's an equivalent name for 20. I could also write it in the English way. 20. What are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do an array of 20, kind of like over here. I could do an array showing maybe 4 by 5. It's going to be a little tricky for me to do on the computer, but you could show an array of 4 by 5. You could even do tally marks, even though it would take me a really long time on my computer here. You could definitely do tally marks. Maybe we can do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What else could we do? We could do 3 plus 17. We could do 30 minus 10. So hopefully you get the idea. There's really no one way you have to do this, as long as you can come up with something that is equivalent to the number 20. Okay? Number 2 box. It's kind of a different puzzle for you, but still the same idea. It says 3 names do not belong in this box. Cross them out. So 3 names don't belong in this box, and you're going to cross them out. Then you're going to write the name of the box on the tag. So you're going to have to go through all of these, and we'll do it together quick, because it's a clue to what the little number should be in the tag here, okay? So let's look through this one together. 14, 10 plus 6, that's 16. So 16 and 14 are not equal. Interesting, okay? Well, let's look at the next one. 10 less than 26. That would be 16. So these two are equal to each other, but I'm still confused about 14. But let's check a few more. 10 minus 6 is 4. 8 twos. 8 times 2 is 16. Oh, that makes sense. 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 4 is 12. That's not 16. Half of 32 is 16. Let's check our squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 16. Okay, so I see a pattern of 16 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to cross out everything that's not equal to 16 because it seems like 16 is the common one in here. So I have a feeling that our number is going to be 16. Okay, so let's cross out the 3 names that don't belong in this box. So we know that 14, and do this along with me, okay? So 14 is not one of them. We also remember that 10 minus 6 is 4. That's definitely not one of them. And we saw that 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. That's definitely not 16. 10 plus 2 is 12. Minus 4 is 8. Plus 6 is 14. Minus 8 is 6. Plus 10 is 16, so that one works. Okay. We are going to do 3 and 4. Try these on your own, and I would like to see them when you come to class to see how you're doing. Have fun with these, see what you can come up with, and I'll see you later.